He's found space, he'll have a go, it's there! And they finally take the lead.
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
It was all down to the control.
Oh, you've got to have great technical ability to do that. He was able to finish because of a terrific first touch. It was a touch of class for me.
Centre. No, lacked control in the end.
That's wonderful work down the flank there, and a great ball in. I mean, this could prove effective for them.
He's going it alone. He's looking to play it into the channel, and the chance accepted with some aplomb. That really puts them in charge early on.
Oh, this early goal augurs so well for what's to come. Now the opposition must respond, and it could serve up a really open attacking game.
Super teamwork there.
Well, it posed such an awkward question. Track the ball or track the run? In the end, they managed neither.
Slides it through. He's waiting here. Shooting chance. Shoots. Goal. They have the all-important lead. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, when you go one...
He sends it in. Enrique. Tries to slide it past the defence. He scores! That should do it. It really is the ideal time to strike. You put that down to good... Aruka. He's looking to play it into the channel. He's got in. Here comes the cross. They've done it! And it's Santos who take the lead. A fine delivery and a header to match.
Yeah, a runner from midfield is always difficult to stop, and he showed great drive and determination to get his head on that.
Tried to play it through. It's on for him. Great chance for the counter. Tries to slide it past the defence. It's come through to him nicely. He takes the opportunity to shoot. He scores! Is this it? Has that won it for them? It just couldn't have been placed any better. The ball played out to the wing. Here's a cross, and the cross cleared away. Aruka, and he's going for it, and the chance accepted with some aplomb. That should do it for them. It's incredible how he managed to steer that one in.
Yeah, I'm not sure he saw a gap there, was just a bit lucky to find it, but he just shouldn't have been allowed the room to shoot in the first place. To their stride.
He plays it through, he's latched onto it. He gets his shot away. That's halted the danger. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. It's come through to him nicely. Slides it through. Maybe now. It's led to a goal. And how significant could that be for Santos? And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
And when the ball through is that good, there isn't much a defence can do. That's as incisive as it comes.
Here's Edu Dracena. Gerson McGraw. Trying to play it through. Gerson McGraw. Looking to carve open the defence. He can take the shot on here. Possibility for a shot. Goal! And that completes the comeback. And it's the substitute who scored. I bet the manager feels pretty good now.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Here's Guinea-Zhou. This is very pleasing on the eye. Got it. It's come through to him. It's opened up for him, and he has scored! That really puts them in charge early on.
Well, if this is a sign of things to come, we could be in for a very exciting, entertaining game here. It is all the makings.
Here, they hit it long now. That won't be making it through. Looking to carve open the defence. It's come through to him. Oh, that's a vital block. Through it goes. Surely this time they've done it. So down to just one now. Can they find an equaliser? He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, and yet...
Another good attempt, but no luck.
Look, if you want to win a game, you have to make more of the openings you create, and that's not been there.
Gerson McGraw. He's got in. He's onside. He sends it in, and he's there to clear it. Now he's ready for a shot. It's led to a goal. And how significant could that be for Santos? He was allowed far too much space.
I think it's hard to keep a good man down, and with this fella's instinct for position, he's always going to score goals like that.
A brace of goals for him now. Here's a cross. João Pedro plays this forward. This could be interesting. Now the chance, and it's taken with some style. And with that, the comeback's complete.
Well, that run was all about great decision and great drive. And they say that dribbling is a dying art. Well, not in that evidence.
A memorable solo effort, that. They now lead by 1 goal, while trying to spread the play. Late challenge. He can have a go from here. Ball in. No, it's an own goal.
And to put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
Looking to carve open the defence. And now the counter-attack. Looking to thread it through. It's through. Whacks it. They've scored. They've most definitely hit their stride now. And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
It was the through ball that created the chance, but there was still a lot of work to do for him, and he did it with aplomb.
Leo. Aruka wants to get this forward. No, that's not going to make it. He's looking to play it into the channel. Maybe now. They've done it! The first goal goes to Santos. A devastating counter-attack that, executed, I would have to say, to perfection.
Yeah, but once they won the ball back in midfield, they still had a lot to do. They were measured and clinical and made it count.
So we start again at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Chance. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Possibility for a shot. They've scored. They've most definitely hit their stride now. You put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score, because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tidy.
A Ball in. And he's got quite a shot on him. And he makes absolutely no mistake. It's a 2-goal lead now. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, he knows that he doesn't have to drift into wider areas too much, and if he doesn't, his chances of a goal increase. Just seen the proof.
The ball is sent into the middle. Felipe Anderson. He's on his way. He plays it through. He scores! How significant could that be for Santos? He timed his run excellently.
Well, it posed such an open question. Track the ball or track the run? In the end, they managed neither.
Diguinho slides it through. He's latched onto it. The post to the rescue.
Dear, oh dear.
Rafael Gallardo, Aruca. Rafael Gallardo. Nice ball through. And he'll get the shot away here. It's led to a goal. They have done it again.
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
And he owes a debt of thanks to his teammate with that perfect... Wellington now tried to play it through. Across it goes to the wing. No, that won't be finding its target.
Well, without the support, he had to avoid crossing that, but he just didn't have the patience.
Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. He's got in. Still, they can't reach the penalty area. A chance! Goal! And they've come back in style. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him, but he's forever on his toes and he showed terrific movement to manufacture.
Good support. No, it's been picked off. Looking to thread it through. He takes the opportunity to shoot. Oh, it's in! How significant could that be for Santos? And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair.
Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? It's come through to him nicely. A chance. Ball still loose. In for the rebound. And tucked in. And with that, the comeback's complete. The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Here's a cross. It's a bit too long, that one. Well cleared. "30 minutes played." He's looking to play it into the channel. They've scored! And how significant could that be for Santos? A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Poor ball that's intercepted. João Pedro. This could be interesting. It's an opportunity. And here they come once more. And the chance accepted with some aplomb. They've added another in a matter of minutes. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Oh, nobody will have to tell.
Looking to carve open the defence. Aruka. Chip through over the top. The flag stays down. It's led to a goal. That should do it. It really is the ideal time to strike. Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that
A cross in. It's come through to him. He hits it. Another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that.
Oh, that was a majestic run and finish. And
He knocks it in. Here's a header, and he makes absolutely no mistake. He has finally delivered. The delivery in was good, and he did the rest.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many, and he eluded everyone that took it away. Excellent header.
Gerson McGraw. He's onside, hits the ball, and it's taken with some style. And how significant could that be for Santos? That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Lima. It's opened up nicely for him, drives it in, he scores! And that, coming so late in the game, must be that. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision. That was decisive and clinical.
So, could this be the one that settles it?
Well, I think the last few minutes of this game will be fraught for players and fans alike now. I think they're about to have everything thrown at them.
They're breaking out quickly here. The final whistle goes. What a sensational finish to the game. A decent chance wasted.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
He plays it through. He shoots there. It's in. And how significant could that be for Santos? Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Yeah, that's what good players...
Slides it through, shoots here, they've done it! And they've come back in style. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, players usually thrive if they don't stray too far from a pretty central position. It's just a case of waiting for your chance.
Now through to Neymar. Could be a chance now. He's bursting forward, driven in. Goal! How significant could that be for Santos? And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo.
Plays this forward. Tries to slide it past the defence. It's come through to him. He gets his shot away, puts it away, and with that, the comeback's complete. It just couldn't have been placed any better. This could be interesting. Skillfully hit. He scores! They really are turning the screw now. And he owes a debt of thanks to his teammate with that perfect pass.
And you know, if the pass was delayed a second longer, he may just...
Well, neither side will be short in enthusiasm or passion now.
These are the lineups. Away we go then. But they're really going opportunity for a goal. And another effort. They're really going for it here. This is a promising run. He's looking to play it into the channel. A lunge, it's in! What a way to open the game.
Well, now that they've got their early reward for such a bright start, they have every chance of taking control of this match. They must push on.
He went flying in there. A quality header. Remaining in the first half. Felipe Anderson. It's come through to him. Possibility here. He scores! The first goal goes to Santos. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had it where they wanted.
So, here we go then. Gerson McGraw. 15 minutes played. Looking to carve open the defence. He's latched onto it. It's opened up nicely for him. Puts it away. We're back where we started now. It's level on aggregate. It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Can he now find a finish? And he'll get the shot away here. Goal! That again tips the scales in their favour on aggregate.
I wish I'd played with somebody like that. Just give him the ball and let him go on a run. What quality! Absolutely wonderful.
A fine goal. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to thread it through. It's through. Tries to slide it past the defence. It's led to a goal. And with that strike, they put themselves ahead on aggregate. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him, but he's for...
Gerson McGraw tries to slide it past the defence. He's latched onto it. He's looking to play it into the channel. He scores! So now, on aggregate, they're in front. He timed his run excellently.
And when the ball through is that good, there isn't much a defence can do. That's as incisive as it comes.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, he's been the outstanding player.
5 minutes before half-time, and it's level. He's looking to play it into the channel, and he makes absolutely no mistake. The first goal goes to Santos. A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really...
Datolo looking to thread it through. A chance!
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Gerson McGraw plays this forward. Across it goes to the wing. He plays it through. Skillfully hit. It's in! And how significant could that be for Santos? He benefited from a slide rule pass.
And when the ball through is that good, there isn't much a defence can do. That's...
Felipe Anderson. Gerson McGraw. Now the chance! Pushed away. A chance here, and a goal! They've added another in a matter of minutes. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Neymar tries to slide it past the defence. He shoots there. It's led to a goal. That should do it. It really is the ideal time to strike. Super teamwork there.
Oh, that's a wonderful appreciation for the teammate making the run. This guy could be a quarterback.
A shot, another one. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
A brace of goals for him now. This is lovely passing to watch. They're breaking out quickly here. Can he now find a finish? Now into the penalty area. A shot. Oh, yet another goal. They've most definitely hit their stride now. It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose.
These are the lineups. And we're now all set.
Firing straight at the keeper.
Almost 30 minutes into the first half. He knocks it in. And a sublime header. It's in. The first goal goes to Nacional. The cross was inch perfect. It demanded that finish.
Oh, that was such a powerful burst from midfield to make.
He shoots there. They've scored. And how significant could that be for Santos? It's incredible how he managed to steer that one in.
I don't think the keeper could get a clear view of that, but it still needed to be soundly struck and
Cuts it out. Wants to get this forward. Good opportunity for a cross here. Cross this towards the centre. He'll have a go. It's there! They have the all-important lead. Great goal that. Great team goal, in fact.
yeah, this is a
Nacional now up by a goal. Vicente Sanchez. Making inroads deep into opposition territory. They've done it! They really are turning the screw now.
Well, when he can back up that kind of explosive power with the right skill and technique, he's like a one-man team. That was fantastic.
Aruca. It's through. Can he now find a finish? Surely this time, another one. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. It's a poacher's goal.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up in the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
A brace of... And we're off. A chance. He takes the opportunity to shoot. It's on for him. It's opened up nicely for him. Shoots. Hits it again. Goal! He gets his team off to a flyer.
Well, now that they've got their early reward for such a bright start, they have every chance of taking control of this match. They must push on.
That is simply unsavable. Neymar. Trying to play it through. Could be a chance now. He scores! And how important might that be for Palmeiras? He was allowed far too much space.
Well, players usually thrive if they don't stray too far from a pretty central position. It's just a case of waiting for your chance.
He sends it in. Carried away! Neymar, already on the score sheet. He's looking for options. Now the chance! Driven in, it's in! They have the all-important lead. That was expertly dispatched.
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Away we go then. Now the chance! He scores! What a way to open the game.
And that's the way to start a football match. They've been brave and bold and very much on the front foot. That's deserved for me.
And he owes a debt of thanks to his teammate with that perfect pass.
It takes a good understanding of pass and move to get that right, and these two players are very much on the same wavelength.
They've got the opener in the early minutes.
I think that goal will give them great confidence now, though they can't afford to become complacent. That would be silly at this stage.
Gerson Magrao. Gerson Magrao, who has an assist to his name. Tries to slide it past the defence. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. Now he's ready for a shot. Loses out in a position of some promise.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Looking to carve open the defence. Guided clear. It's cleared away. What options are there for him? A chance! Chance! Referee looks closely and points to the penalty spot. It's a controversial decision, certainly. He got his hands to it. A fine display of slick passing. Picked off there. He's looking to play it into the channel. It's opened up nicely for him. It's in. So down to just one now. Can they find an equaliser?
Yeah, when the attacker's on his toes while defenders are still on their heels, there's only going to be one winner. Did I explain more?
Chance for a counter then. .60 minutes played. Slides it through. It's through. There's a possibility here for a shot. Another one. So now, on aggregate, they're in front. You put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration.
Aruka. It's opened up nicely for him. And the chance accepted with some aplomb. At last, we've got the goal we were waiting for.
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
It's incredible how he managed to steer that. Chance for a counter then. Tried to play it through.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they're threatening more for the wider positions.
And he'll get the shot away here, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And how significant could that be for Santos? A defensive howler punished emphatically.
Oh, he's cut out the pass in a crucial area, but he's still had a lot to do, and that's a clever finish.
And he launches it forward. Bernardo. It's through. There's a shooting opportunity here. And the chance accepted with some aplomb. And with that, the comeback's complete. He benefited from a slide rule pass.
It was the through ball that created the chance, but there was still a lot of work to do for him, and he did it with aplomb.
That won't be making it through. It's through, drives it in, and it's a really well-taken goal. And it's Santos who take the lead. And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
And you know, if the pass was delayed a second longer, he may just have drifted offside, but these guys are very good at their craft.
Wilson. Tried to play it through. He can take the shot on here. Takes a shot. Surely that's a penalty, and the referee agrees. He was nowhere near the ball there. Keeper's trying to put him off and read which way he's going to go. Will he go, though, for power or placement? He scores! Cool and calm as you like.
Look, the most important part of penalty taking is to stick to your plan. That's the perfect example.
Neymar. Shoots here, and it's taken with some style. They have the all-important lead. That is simply unsavable. He's looking to play it into the channel. Good pass through. It's in! The first goal goes to Santos. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real...
Ball in. Here's a header. Puts it away. It's a comfortable lead now. 2 goals. A fine delivery and a header to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Now he's ready for a shot, and it's a really well-taken goal. What a time to score.
That's a dream start for this team, and they'll need to contain their joy a little and focus now on how they're going to follow it up.
Look, that was a truly magical moment, and it was a privilege.
Now through to Neymar. It's come through to him nicely. It's led to a goal. And how significant could that be for Santos? It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching.
A timely intervention. It's on for him. Adriano. Well, time is against them. They need to get this ball forward. He can take the shot on here. Now into the area. And it's a really well-taken goal. They've scored at the last possible moment. You put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Yeah, that's what good players are all about. They can see an opportunity before anyone else, and he got there first.
Steered away. Here's Neymar. Breaking into space. Possibility for a shot. It's led to a goal. And it's Santos who take the lead. That goal oozed quality.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching.
Aruka. Good pass through. Driven in. And it's a really well-taken goal. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. Super teamwork there.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough.
So, who will be the champions? So the match gets underway. Really? He can take the shot on here. He shoots there.
Oh, it's in.
It's in! Could that be the goal that guides them to glory? A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really silly mistake to give the ball away there, but he's done really well to cut out the pass and get...
Escudero. He's got in. No, beaten to it.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Now he's ready for a shot. He scores! It's a 2-goal lead now. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him, but he's forever on his toes and he showed terrific movement to manufacture some space and score.
Essen McGraw. It's come through to him. A shot! That's an admirable save.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
And that's been intercepted. Escudero. Escudero. It's opened up nicely for him. Escudero cuts it out. Joe! Oh, well taken! The difference down to 1. Game on! He was allowed far too much space.
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tight.
Now Ronaldinho. Time's running out. Where's he going to play it? Indeed, it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past and maybe again.
Decent strike! Oh, sensational! Fantastic from Ronaldinho. They pulled themselves right back into the contest. It just shows what a class act he is.
Well, he was just trying to guide that into an area in the hope that it may go all the way, and he's pulled it off. Wonderful.
We're in the closing minutes now, and it's level again. That's clearly not what was intended. Got it. It's through. Now he's ready for a shot, and it's off the post. He created a great chance there.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Escudero looking towards the penalty area now. How about a cross here? Here comes the cross. All square at the end of 120 minutes. It'll be decided from 12 yards. As we go into the penalty shootout, the takers will be doing everything they can to calm the nerves here as the pressure on them mounts. He's hit the bar.
It was inches away from being a great spot kick, but he's hit the woodwork.
That was outstanding. It's in the left side of the net. Drives it to the keeper's left-hand side. Goes for the right side. He puts it in the left corner. Oh, brilliant stop.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
He places it on the spot, steps back, pauses, looks fairly relaxed, but his heart must be beating like crazy. Oh, that's it! Marvellous, he's hit the winner! They were put on the spot, and they found the answer to every question. They have done it here. Deserving cup winners today, and what an incredible achievement it is. And the partying, I'm sure, is going to go on long into the night. Maybe much longer. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, what a fantastic match to round it all off. Again, they had to battle really hard, as they've done all season, but that's what's brought them to success. I just feel that this can be a little bit of a strange time, you know. You've worked so hard, yes, you're the champions.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. Slides it through. Cut out in a promising position. Gerson McGraw. It's on for him. Gerson McGraw. Looking to carve open the defence. He stayed up for this pass. Hits it, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And it's Santos who take the lead. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. Welcome to the semi-final of the COPA Libertadores.
Well, both teams have spent enough time on preparation. I mean, physically and tactically, they should be in perfect condition. It might come down to luck today, you know.
And the lineups for today. So let's get down to business. This could be interesting, and heads this in! Internacional score the opener. A fine delivery and a header to match.
Well, there was only going to be one player getting to that because he attacked it with so much aggression and commitment. Tremendous play.
He's latched onto it, maybe now. Oh yes, he scored! And how significant could that be for Santos? And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough for any defence.
We kick off for the next 45 minutes. Santos against Internacional. He's looking to play it into the channel. Here's a possibility. He scored! Could this be it for them? He timed his run excellently.
It takes a good understanding of pass and move to get that right, and these two players are very much on the same wavelength.
Here's a ball in. He's got in. It's a good run he's making. Forlan. Possibility for a shot. The keeper pushes it away. It's come through to him nicely. Opportunity here. He scored! It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. And he owes a debt of thanks to his teammate with that perfect pass.
Oh, the through ball there was an absolute peach. It was early.
Well, John, this could really come down to who finds their rhythm first.
And here are the starting lineups. So, here we go then. Ball in. He takes a shot, puts it away. It's 1-0. It's incredible how he managed to steer that one in.
Yeah, I'm not sure he saw a gap there or was just a bit lucky to find it, but he just shouldn't have been allowed the room to shoot in the first place.
Easy pickings, really. Now Jaja. Got it. Looking to thread it through. This could be interesting. Shoots here. Goal! They've most definitely hit their stride now. That was expertly dispatched.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Oh, it's been cut out. Fires it from distance. What a reprieve that was.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
And now the counter-attack. Can he now find a finish? Possibility here, another goal. With that, they've edged ahead overall. Great goal that, great team goal in fact.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair.
Minutes since half-time. Gerson Magrao. He plays it through. It's through. It's opened up nicely for him. Good effort. Oh, he scored! And how significant could that be for Santos?
Oh, that was a majestic run and finish, and I think the longer he went on, the whole stadium was desperate for him to put it away. Brilliant.
And Magrao cuts it out. Tries to slide it past the defence. This could be interesting, and it's taken with some style, and that completes the comeback. He timed his run excellently.
And when the ball through is that good, there isn't much a defence can do. That's as incisive as it comes.
And they get us underway. Wants to get this forward. Fernando. Pablo Ledesma. Free kick given by the referee. Plays a long ball forward. Riquelme. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? He decides to shoot. Oh, that's absolutely marvellous! It's 1-0. A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really silly mistake to give the ball away there, but he's done really well to cut out the passing.
Felipe Anderson. Shoots, and there's a goal! Brilliant! And how significant could that be for Santos? And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair.
They kick off with parity restored.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
Roncalia. Now a chance for a cross. Crosses towards the centre.
Oh, it's in.
Brilliant! Could this be it for them? A gem of a cross and a straightforward header.
Well, there was only going to be one player getting to that because he attacked it with so much aggression and commitment.
Just beyond the hour here, Fernando. Neymar, who's imposed himself already on this fixture. It's on for him. Well, down he goes. I'm not sure about that. The referee's bought it. Surely that's a penalty, and the referee agrees. He was nowhere near the ball there. What can Santos do here? And he scores!
That's got in.
They're back in business again. It was never in doubt.
That is how you take a penalty. No goalkeeper could have kept that out. It was a beauty.
He's got 2 in this game. He's on a hat-trick. Kick. Ball in. Felipe Anderson. Slides it through. Now he's ready for a shot, and that is quite wonderful. They have the all-important lead. Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Well, you just can't give the ball away in the back like that, and in such a key area as well. Some space. The chances aren't going to come if they keep playing like this.
Felipe Anderson tries to slide it past the defence. Absolutely brilliant! This is turning out to be quite a contest.
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Super teamwork there. Chavez. Looking to carve open the defence. He can take the shot on here. Oh, well taken! They've scored at the last possible moment. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
He's latched onto it. Opportunity here. He scored! And it's Santos who take the lead. He timed his run excellently.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough for any defence.
And now the final of the COPA LIBERTADORES to decide the champions of South America. On commentary duty, John Champion and Jim Beglin. Boca's world-famous youth academy has produced countless international stars. In 1977, Boca captured the big trophy, the Copa Libertadores. Let's take a look then at the two teams. So the match gets underway. Offside. I'm afraid there'll be no equaliser from that attack.
Look, he just needs to hold his run a bit longer because he's got the pace to make up the ground.
Pablo Ledesma. It's a poor clearance. Pizarro. Now he's ready for a shot. He'll have a go. It's there! They couldn't have asked for a better opening.
Well, now that they've got their early reward for such a bright start, they have every chance of taking control of this match. They must push on.
In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
Are the first to strike.
Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
No, that won't be finding its target.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
And he'll shoot! Oh my
it's in.
goodness! That certainly made things interesting. He timed his run excellently.
Well, they showed a real understanding linking up for that goal. It's a nightmare for the defence to try to deal with that.
Pablo Ledesma. Durval makes the interception. Pablo Ledesma. He plays it through. Pablo Ledesma. He's on a real charge. Now, into the area. Chance! That is great goalkeeping. Surely this time, it's in! The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
That's when it becomes the loneliest place in the world for a goalkeeper, when you mess up for your team and there's nowhere to hide.
He knocks it in. Felipe Anderson. Now a chance. Played through, and he scores!
That's got it.
A goal in first half stoppage time. And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
It's the kind of move defences hate to deal with. That through ball just took them all out of play.
So, off we go then with the second half. Santos against Boca Juniors. This is very pleasing on the eye. Oh, that's a lovely header. He scores! A fine delivery and a header to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
They now lead by 2.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Gets it out.
Well, that came from a lack of vision. The space was out wide and getting hit traffic.
They're breaking up quickly here. Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. Boca Juniors have this free kick. A ball in. Good through ball. How about it? How about that? They've added another in a matter of minutes. He was allowed far too much space.
Yeah, he's the danger man and he needs to be stopped. He has great shooting prowess and the kind of player who just can't be allowed that time and space.
He'll be taking the match. Have this free kick. Ball in. And now the counter-attack. Now Neymar. Tries to slide it past the defence, and the chance accepted with some aplomb. They have pulled one back. And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
I think you have to put that one down as an inspired substitution.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Plays this forward. Gerson McGraw. He's latched onto it. A shot! Oh, that is fabulous! Sensational goal! They're back in it now. He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
Yeah, defensively they thought they had him where they wanted him. Contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
Strikes it, and that's simply superb. We're back where we started now. It's level on aggregate. You put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
I thought it was a decent move, but a really good finish. He had to work hard to shake off his marker. He managed it.
Pablo Ledesma. Now the chance! Tried to play it through. Oh, it's been cut out. Onside. Hits it. Oh, that's absolutely marvellous! Could that be the goal that guides them to glory? He escaped the shackles and finished very well.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, yet his strength and desire came through. It's a very well-worked finish.
They lead by a bigger margin and they're in front on aggregate too.
If they can manage to keep this momentum in their play, it will go a long way towards helping them stay in front.
He's out. Maybe the last one needs to be a good one. Deflection on the cross, it's a corner. It's a ball in, and a header! Well, that was really close. You get nothing for being close.
Or maybe he just cut across the shot slightly and that made it track the wrong side of the post, but that's very unlucky.
Walter Erviti. Here's Clemente Rodriguez. And a cross. No, cut out. Aruka. The referee blows his whistle for full time. That's what everyone's been waiting for. A crowning moment for the undisputed kings of Latin America. It's their day, their season, and their title. Their domination throughout the campaign has brooked no argument. They are deserving champions.
Well, this team came into this game knowing that if they actually won it, they were champions. And there you are. They've been absolutely brilliant, and they fully deserve their crown. Do you know, in my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings, because yes, you're champions, yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to celebrate.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me, and that brings us to the end of our coverage this evening.